trying to reach it, but this broken heart is all you want. Singing holy, high like heaven, singing holy, God Almighty, on this purple sand, singing holy is your name, singing holy is your on the sound forever, heart and heaven together, singing holy is your name. And if it lifts you higher, put in me your desire, a passion worthy of your name. On the sound forever, heart and heaven together, singing holy is your name. And if it lifts you higher, put in me your desire, a passion worthy of your name.
of July. Am you're not aware? This is the 19th day of this 7th month.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my name is still the one and only Samuel Watee. I am born again this evening. I love the Lord. I love good people. I love good vibes. I love good food. And I serve a good God. And yet again, fortunately or unfortunately, I am not alone this evening. Na leo mnakanika mtagoma. I'm not alone this evening. I have this. You're just healthy. Yes. I have these colorful people around me, to my left and to my right. So I'll give them this opportunity to introduce themselves. Then we continue. Anyone who...
Hi everyone. Yes, still Mishi, Ndegwa. Yeah, I'm happy this evening to be here with you guys. Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're happy too. Hi, how are you doing? I am Kadav, born of God. I'm really happy and excited to be here. Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much. So if you're locked in, if you're tuned in on Facebook, tell us. Tuned in, locked in, ready to listen. Healthy living. Today our hashtag is healthy living. Yeah. If you're on YouTube, you can tell us. YouTubing with you guys. If you are on Zoom, you're Zooming us on Zoom. Okay. If you're Facebooking, please tell us. I already see a comment on Facebook by Phil Spoken Arts. Phil Spoken is actually wondering, Watee unapenda chakula? Nani apendi chakula, Phil Spoken man? We upendi chakula?
Wewe ndo muulizo question.
Actually, food is really essential. Food is very important. Yeah. Especially good food in relation to this question. Yeah, you see, I said I love good people, good food, good vibes. So especially good food, it's really essential. It's really important for you to live healthy. In relation to what we are talking about this night. Now, this night, our topic, or rather, topic of discussion is health and nutrition. Maybe you are expecting a professional. So with me, I have Dr. Mwanamisi Ndegwa and nutritionist Mary Mwamba. Sikia venye anaikata like sio mimi. And finally, you have me. Me, doctor. No. I mean, I'm not even close to a doctor.
Okay. I said I'm Kadav. I never even said I'm Mary.
Yeah, I also said I'm Mishi.
But your title, not your name, your title is Dr. Mwanamisi Ndegwa. And your nutrition, Paka nimeshindwa hadi kusema. It's because, it's because I'm not used to it. That's the thing.
Because it's a lie. Otherwise you could know it often. Like you'd be like, this is the nutrition, then the stuff. But because it's a lie, they say.
Is it healthy to lie?
No.
Why?
It's not.
Why?
Corrupts your mind and your speech. People cannot trust you when you lie so often.
Sure.
But what does corruption of my mind and healthiness come together?
It's part of your living, because this will lead you to people isolating from you. You get stressed, you get depressed. That's how you die. Oh, sorry.
Umeshaniua already.
And all the choices that you'll be making, they'll be coming from the corrupt point of your mind.
Sawa. Now, today, in the evening, I was having a conversation with a friend. And actually, I was telling her the topic of discussion tonight is health and nutrition. And it's something that I noticed. It's not you. It's similar to something that you told me a few minutes ago, but it's not you, so calm down. Okay. So, something that I noticed, she told me that, for her, the moment she hears the word health or something, health and nutrition, for her, it's all about food. It's nothing else. So she connects. Sure, it's not doctor. No, it's not Dr. Mwanamisi Ndegwa. Okay. As in, to her, akisikia health and nutrition, It's all about food and nothing else. Ndishi tu ni msosi, nika ugali, nika chapati, nika maharagwe. But now, what are some of the things growing up that you guys were used to be told, maybe by your parents, maybe by your elder sister, brother, about health or something like that, and nutrition? Because I remember, for me, anytime I would want to take a meal or to eat something, unajua ukiwa kijana mdogo msee, azin uko na pupa mingi, uko na haraka na uko na njaa, si ndio? When your mom or your dad decides to get you a chocolate, grab na umeweka kwa mdomo, si ndio? Mandazi. Mandazi imekuja chap chap, wewe umeweka kwa mdomo. Now I remember one rule that my mom gave me is, before taking anything, make sure you clean your hands. So you wonder, why do I have to clean your hands? Then she tells me it's healthy. So I'm thinking, so it's healthy for me to clean my hands before I eat anything by the use of my hand. Sijui nyinyi.
It's funny because I also believed, not now, but I used, like, when someone... Oh,
you don't believe it anymore?
Yeah, like when someone was like, health and nutrition, that all could come in my mind was, it's all about food. It's all about food. It's either chapati, beans, or anything. And yeah, growing up, there was this, I don't know if it's a notion or what, but my mom always told us that when we eat, we should leave a space, like our stomach is divided into 3. We have a place for food, a place for water, and a place for air. Like
that's actually new, that your stomach is divided into 3 parts. That's the
others look like they don't even have
nashindwa unajua ni ng'ombe ama ng'ombe akona ni kandama kadogo.
Like, when you eat, you don't eat too much. You leave a space for water, and you also leave a space for you to breathe in, to breathe out. Yeah.
So that's what your mom used to tell you?
Yes, and we used to do that. Even now, I always do that.
I would call that golden advice. It is golden advice, guys. Remember, your stomach has 3 parts.
Don't feed the 3rd part with what's wrong for it.
Exactly. You see, the problem is, when we hear about health and nutrition, it's all about food. Some of us, we think eating too much is healthy living. So now, the 3 parts, the content is what matters. The 3 parts: air, water, and food itself. Now, I eat, and the space for air, I fill it with food. The space for water, I fill it still with food. And then it becomes a problem. Wow.
Big problem. Like now, it really makes a sense to me, because I'm like, yeah, it's true. I need water for the food to be digested well. I also need to breathe in. I need to breathe out. If I eat a lot, how am I going to breathe in and out?
That actually reminds me. Allow me to share the story. I was somewhere in I will not mention the place, but I was
for security.
Yeah, for security purposes, so that I am not hit, so that I am not shot or something. But I was somewhere, and we had prepared a meal. Okay, we were on campaign, the Team Diguna. So we are out on campaign. Then we prepare a meal. Then we welcome, let me say, a friend who comes along with another friend. So they come together. And trust me, we had prepared one of the best meals. That is ugali, meat, Sa tuko hapo, then we sit down, stew. Kwanza ni ile stew it's not very wet, unaona? Iko mzuri, unaona? Dry na ka greens hapo kando. Healthy living order. Now we start eating. So what happens is, our friend and his friend, as in, they ate more than enough. Okay? So while we decide to pray before we disperse, because ilikuwa jioni, it was in the evening, so we had to eat, then we pray and we say good night and we leave. So what happens is, while we are praying like this, so one of the friends, as in, he had eaten so much, people were closing their eyes, but niko hapo niko nasikia funny voice. As in the guy was like, like he can't breathe. He can't breathe properly.
Yeah, he can't breathe.
He ca-
People breathe.
he can't breathe properly kabisa. Alikuwa ameisha kabisa, ameenda. So, as in, I actually get what your mom told you. The golden advice that you were given by your mother, that
Don't feed the parts which is not supposed to be fed.
exactly. So I think the little guy had fed. He had put food into space of air, space of water. So it had become a problem even to breathe. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's so bad.
Mwamba, you have your story, your childhood story about health and nutrition.
Yeah, growing up, our dad really loved fruits, and he encouraged us to do fruit every single day. Like kila siku, there would be a fruit before and maybe after meal, or prayer before meal, all the things. And now he impressed the idea that we have to do fruits more than any other thing. You see, the junk foods or the nini chocolate umeletewa ati cribs na nani chocolate ya ndizi hapo ushtuke sana. So like he really wanted us to grow up knowing that these are healthy things more than the sweet things. I remember some visitings he could come with maembe, bananas, pawpaw, and you're like, okay, daddy, other people are being fed with chapatis and the stuff. And you have fruits all over here. You want me to start a grocery or something? And so he taught us to love fruits since kitambo. Yeah.
Wow, quite interesting. I mean, you're there seated. I mean, not even seated, but growing up knowing that from this childhood age that you have to be eating fruits every day. There's actually a saying about an apple. An apple a day is what does it?
Keeps the
Doctor away. Away.
away or away.
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 So when you eat a single apple every day, you will not. I mean, that's the more you're
It's like pushing the doctor.
pushing the doctor away from you, and getting to see how it was being instilled by your parents. I mean, from childhood. That is actually really awesome. That is golden advice, I would call it.
Yeah, and also he told there is another thing that our mom told us while we were young. Our company and the place where we play most should be can affect our thinkings and can affect how we live. So the environment that we are in, our friends and the stuff, matters a lot. So I need to be in an environment which causes me to be positive about everything. So yes, because it affects our minds, our emotions, and all these stuffs. So we have to be in the correct places, the correct company, correct yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
It has also reminded me, like while we are still young, like my dad and my mom, I think they sat together and they agreed, like we will do taekwondo. Like almost all of us were taken to
Taekwondo.
Yeah, to taekwondo.
Mdemu. So, unaweza nitandika tu tukiwa hapa.
Like okay, she wanted us to be fit and also to be healthy, because I remember we continued doing it since I was in primary school, but in high school I wasn't able to do it. And then my sister now got some health complications, or I don't know how her pressure and something like that. And then my mom was like, I told you guys, you need to do practice, you need to like exercise every day. You see now what is happening to you. And then I was assigned to be like her coach. Every day I make sure she do some exercises before.
Oh God, oh my Lord.
It was a bit funny, but yeah, it really did help her.
Yeah, okay, it also reminds me. But back when you're really young, it is always active for you to be having plays. Like most of the times, me and my brother, we could be playing, and our school was a day school, so we used to walk to school. most of the times, depending on the teacher on duty, we could run to school.
Wow.
Because now if we are late to school, we have to run to make it early to the school before it's really late and we get some punishment. So we loved running most of the times. And this made me awake all the time I'm in class, and it caused me to concentrate most. Because when I am fresh, I really concentrate a lot.